Alright, Burning Springs is here, and it's easily one of the biggest updates Fallout 76 has had in years. New enemies, new rewards, giant death claws eating your face off, huge world changes. But here's the thing, this update wasn't the finish line, it's just the beginning. Because the devs have already begun teasing what's coming next, like the big content push planned for 2026, and if what they're hinting at is true, we might be looking at the most ambitious era Fallout 76 has ever seen. I know, that's a lot to say, isn't it? That's a big deal. Whatever. Today, I'm breaking down everything we know so far, what the devs have confirmed, the subtle details you might have missed, and what 2026 could actually look like for the Wasteland. Like, comment, subscribe, let's get into it. Burning Springs didn't just drop new quests and enemies, it fundamentally changed part of the map. According to the devs, this update was designed as a narrative and gameplay springboard for the 2026 content. It introduced themes and characters that will tie directly into next year's expansion. Think of Burning Springs like Wastelanders or The Pit, or maybe not think of The Pit, maybe Steel Rain. But those were both turning points. But this time with an even bigger follow-up plan. So what did the developers actually say? While they're not revealing the full roadmap yet, they've heavily hinted that Fallout 76 in 2026 won't be limited to a standard DLC drop. Here's what they've teased. A major new story arc. The team says Burning Springs sets the stage for the next phase of the Fallout 76 narrative, implying the story is about to expand in a much bigger direction. A content push on the scale of a full chapter. The language used suggests something bigger than Steel Rain or Atlantic City. Possibly a multi-part expansion or region level update. They've also... I've tried doing this 3 times without laughing, but I can't, so I'm just going to do it. They also... Long-term support is guaranteed. Now, do you see why? The devs have made it clear. Fallout 76 isn't slowing down. With player numbers rising after the Fallout TV show, they're leaning into the momentum, and there'll be more developer involvement on camera. They've hinted at the team doing more community-facing teases, meaning we'll likely get more early reveals and sneak peeks through, the rest of 2025, which is like 3 weeks, and into 2026. Fallout 76 has reinvented itself more than once. Wastelanders did it, Steel Dawn did it, even The Pit and Atlantic City. Yeah, they shifted gameplay in new directions. But the timing of this 2026 push matters, and here's why. Fallout is bigger than ever thanks to the Amazon show. Player count surged and stayed high. Burning Springs, after the initial whatever that was, has been performing well and was well received as a true expansion, not filler. Bethesda seems committed to maintaining Fallout hype through 2026, not letting momentum fade before Fallout 5, which should come out, I don't know, probably, I don't know. I'll probably have my house paid off by then. Both my kids will be out of college. They'll have jobs, they'll have kids, married. But all the signs point to 2026 being another major renovation moment. Now, based on dev hints, player trends, and Fallout 76's update history, the 2026 content could include a new region or sub-region. It could be a fully unlockable new area or a transformation of an existing one, similar to how Skyline Valley extended the map. Maybe there'll be a change in Skyline Valley and, make people want to go there. Or a faction-based storyline. Burning Springs introduced new tensions, and 2026 may escalate them into a full season war or territory conflict. Wouldn't that be cool? I know I'm doing a lot of blue skying here, but hey, any of these could be possible. There could be a high-level endgame loop or new activity type. Something to keep max level players grinding. Think a new expedition tier a large open world event series, a new mutation season system, or something similar to like Destiny's seasonal mode. You gotta think, there are players like myself that have played Fallout 76 since the beginning. Now, granted, I use different characters, multiple different characters, and different consoles, like PlayStation and Xbox. But there are some that have just been grinding on the same character since the beginning. Wouldn't it be nice for that character to actually, go in and have a challenge? And if you're one of those high-level characters, put it down in the comments. Tell us what level you are, and tell us if Burning Springs is a challenge or not. Also, the devs have hinted at continuing improvements, like quality of life and tech upgrades, which means better performance, UI tweaks, and possibly back-end upgrades. Not everything is guaranteed sunshine in the wasteland, especially if you go down to Skyline Valley. It's very dark, or over to Ohio's desert with its dust storm. So here are the main risks. Sometimes Bethesda does oversell the tease. If 2026 feels too small, players will react badly. This is a fact, because they do it. Also, too much grind. Burning Springs added grind. 2026 has to balance fun versus repetition. And then server and stability issues, blah, 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 same thing. But if Bethesda listens to feedback from Burning Springs, 2026 could genuinely be huge. With Burning Springs launched, the community is already speculating about the next big content thing. There are players on Reddit, Discord, and YouTube that believe Burning Springs has several deliberate story threads that obviously point to next year. The devs seem more confident than ever about the game's future, which is nice, and expansions may now be annual, not every 18 to 24 months. The tone is cautiously optimistic, but it's more positive than it's been in years. So what should players do now? Well, I had a whole thing written out like, finish Burning Springs, stack script modules, stuff, max out your builds. Just play the game. Just play. You enjoy it, play it. Join community groups. Follow dev streams. Have fun. In conclusion, Burning Springs wasn't the end, it's the beginning. Bethesda is teasing something big for 2026, bigger than most people realize, and based on everything they've said and how Burning Springs was positioned, this could be the biggest turning point since Wastelanders. Let me know below, what do you think the 2026 update will be? Will it be fun and frolicking? And if you found this helpful, drop a like, hit subscribe, run headfirst into the stupid level 100 Deathclaw matriarchs with a rolling pin like me. Do that, it's fun. In fact, I'm gonna go do that right now. Alright, bye.